disconnect and try reconnecting.
Once you enter the source code, completing the mission is the only way out. Once you enter the source code, completing the what?
It's like the Matrix, but stupider.
Source code? Really? Really? Source code? Come on.
Huh. I cannot connect to the...
Do you know what source code is? It's uncompiled shit. It's an empty text file. Doesn't mean dick. Sorry. Can do a stream replace Lord Cat Rolate.
What's that?
I was telling Kid in the chat room to do a stream replace instead of stream ad. Oh god, WWE All-Stars.
It's the weirdest fucking game.
You have it on the 3DS?
No. Sadly, they did not make one for the 3DS.
What?
I know. I'm baffled as well. Oh, now I connected. Yay.
Hey. I like it when Edge is insane.
That's pretty much his entire thing.
I know, but I like it when he actually goes insane. You know, it's fun. It's a treat.
It is fun. I wonder if we never really had like a good Edge Randy Orton feud. Just two completely batshit fuckers against each other. Maybe they did. There was like 3-year gap I wasn't watching wrestling, so they probably did do it back then.
Did you hear about Cole calling Jonathan Moxley the faggot on Twitter?
Yep, that's why I said he was probably going to get fucked and get fired very soon. Because in general, it's just not a good idea to do that.
What if he is a faggot?
You probably shouldn't bring it up on Twitter then.
That's a good point. He's got a point. He's got a point.
I mean, you know, it's...
Still, I mean...
if you were gay, would you like me to tweet you Lord Cat faggot, and then that's it? Because that's what he did. He just tweeted, like, Josh Matthews and said faggot.
Really? That's what he did?
Yeah.
Wow, we've done so much worse. Thank God we don't work for a company.
Yeah, I know, but... It was just a response to Josh Matthews going Chicago.
Faggot. Chicago, faggot. He was just trying to get Chicago. He's what he's doing.
This is actually kind of crazy. It's been a while since I've seen Edge and Christian in the same ring. On the same side.
Six years ago. Wow, it's been 6 years.
6 years. That's crazy.
Alberto Del Rio. So you think Cole gets fired after WrestleMania?
I don't know. I mean, I was already saying I have no fucking clue how they possibly were going to kill Cole's heat after WrestleMania. Having him not come back because he no longer has a job there is a pretty good way to do it. I mean, I don't know what they do otherwise, because apparently they don't like a lot of the other announcers they already have, so...
I mean, they could just make him eat crow one night, you know?
Yeah, they could, but I don't know.
I don't know, man. I've done a lot of things that were much, much worse than that.
Yeah, but you also don't represent a company that's trying to present itself as PG.
Yeah, that's true.
And a lot of people were saying the only reason he said it is because Michael Cole's letting the whole pushy's getting go to his head.
Or he just got carried away with it.
Well, that's what I mean. He's letting the push go to his head, and he's like, "Hey, I don't need to worry about this. I can say whatever the fuck I want." I don't know. We'll see what happens.
They could just kill it at WrestleMania and be like, all right, lesson learned, and fuck it, you back to SmackDown with you.
back to SmackDown with you.
They could bring back Jay. They literally, I mean, if they really feel it's that egregious of a sin what he did, with only 23,000 followers,
what they should do is instead, like, if they had planned on having any sort of match at Mania, instead scrap it for Michael Cole to come out and just eat the most shit in the ring anyone has ever eaten in their lives.
If they're really that pissed off about it, yeah.
That'd be great. Just have him take, like, 7 finishers in a row. Like, have, like, a line of people coming in, just giving him, like, fucking finisher after finisher.
I mean, I think the worst that could happen to Cole is, like, he would work on TNA after that.
Probably.
Although, to be honest with you, I think maybe instead of working on TNA, he'd just be like, well, you know what? Back to journalism.
Yeah, it's never really worked out too well to go from WWE to any sort of WWE announcing anything out of wrestling.
They honestly could have just used the heat. They could have used that as heat, but I don't know. Something tells me that they're not. That this was kind of blown out of proportion by internets.
Possibly, but again, it's a different company than what you'd expect.
Well, no, I mean I understand they have an image to maintain. It's just something about it tells me that. I think he's apologized. I think he'll eat his crow. I don't think people saying, "Oh no, he's going to get fired." I don't. They would have honestly, if they honestly felt that way, they would have fired him already.
Sure. It wasn't a hacked account because afterwards he apologized for it. So.
It's the internet being the internet.
I'm pretty sure they fired Rhino because he went completely batshit insane in a hotel.
Really, what happened there?
God, if this was 6 years ago, I remember this story clearly, but I think it was something to do with someone in his family or something, or his wife broke up with him. Something happened very personal to him, and he flipped out in like a fucking hotel. And, like, just broke a shit. He flipped out. And WWE was like, oh, you're done.
He roid raged, and they were like, no.
Yeah.
Rhino was going to DPW. Should I feel sorry for them?
God, the physique's an all-star completely baffles me, even now.
You do realize that, that Andre the Giant was fat, right?
They're like, not in this. In this game, he was a lean, full 28, and also he was 8'6".
He's like 20 feet in that game. What the fuck? That Cena while he has a good physique, he doesn't have that physique, right? The Undertaker looks like an old man, and he really should cover up, right?
Yeah, I mean, he should, but he's not.
Not in WWE. Well, yeah, I mean,
they'll do what they'll do in that game because it's meant to be an arcade game. I mean, it's not meant to.
Well, I mean, it looks like it's a fun game. It's just, I just look at it and I go, this looks kind of strange.
This looks kind of wacky.
It looks like it'll be fun, though. I mean, or it looks like it is, or meant to be fun, or playful, or whatever the fuck.
Oh, man.
Grow, protect, secure. At John Calabrese Financial, you can invest your money in gold. Oh, yeah, that's the way to grow, protect, and secure. Thanks. What was it Lord Cat called Undertaker earlier? What did I call him? Floppy man tits or something? Is that what I called Undertaker? Floppy old tits McGee, that's right. Old tits McGee. He's gonna murder me one day. Hi, Mom. And I put H and M in black because H and M are great initials to initialize. Right? That's how it works. After we die and all go to hell, I fear the Undertaker will be greeting us. If that happens, oh God, Brodus, your tits,
Blah blah blah.
Brodus's tits, they're so
Perfect.
feminine.
They're so amazing.
And there goes Christian. Ah, why?
Oh,
Actually, looked like a kind of a cool thingy. Props, thank you, King. Maybe they'll trade Michael Cole. They'll trade him to XPW, CZW. You think Michael Cole will just kill himself after that?
yeah. I was gonna
Like,
say I think Michael Cole would just kill himself at that point.
I'm in CZW. Well,
I
my
went from
career's
making
over.
like $7,000 a night to 7,000 a year.
How much does he pull in? Do you know?
I have no idea, but it's got to be pretty decent. It's not like WWE guys are really hurting for money.
No.
God, Brutus Clay, you are ungodly slow. I'm just baffled at how slow he is.
Extremely slow. What do you want?
I don't know. It's just he needs to pick up his speed because you can tell he's like slowing down, so he doesn't actually hit anybody.
Hi, Edge. You look tired, Edge. You look like you need a nap. Oh, Christian looks like he needs a nap too. Oh no, he's gonna take a nap on Christian. See,
Oh,
see, Del Rio was kind there. He was like, "I'm gonna help you take a nap."
he went right back to doing. Oh no, he's doing on Edge.
If Edge taps out on